Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. This one is episode 16, post UFC 317. This one's gonna be UFC Fight Night. Derrick Lewis versus Teixeira. Uh, you know, Before all that, thank you for all the new subscribers. We are already 200 subscribers. Thank you for the likes. This fight of Ilia Topuria and Oliveira are always gonna be grateful because they gave us like almost 700 views on the last podcast, and I always gonna love that fight. And with all that said, we're here with Brandon, we're here with Gabe, Angie Sack, and we are the
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 MMA
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 brothers.
brothers.
Welcome to the best podcast around the world, MMA Brothers.
All right,
Oh shit. Here we go again.
we're here another episode. What do you guys think about UFC 317?
Nah, I'd say it's fucking card of the year so far.
Yeah, I think so.
Card of the year
I
so
could
far,
say that. Yeah.
and Brandon and Van, that's fight of the year, if anything.
Like right now, that's fight of the year.
Yeah,
Brandon Royale versus Joshua Ben.
Hell yeah. They were banging it out. They would throw them hands.
All right. We all that said, let's start with the first fight. Fatima uh, Klein versus Melissa Martinez. I don't know if you guys know about any of these girls.
no,
Never
jack
heard of them.
shit.
I don't gonna bet on this fight.
Oh, I'm good.
Just
Yeah,
just to
me
let you
neither.
know. Like Brandon, I don't gonna bet on fucking women's fight. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry, MMA ladies. You guys made me lose 5K 2 weeks ago, so fuck that. If you guys ask me which one I'm gonna pick, I'll pick Melissa. Um, she's better in all the ways that she can finish Fatima. Fatima, she's Cage Fury champion. She's in the UFC for a reason, but if you ask me which one I have to go with, Melissa.
So, Brandon, you want to go with me?
All I got to say about it is, you know, I say the fight go over 1.5 rounds, just like every other women's fight.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say the same thing. Over 1.5 rounds. I'm leaning more towards Melissa Martinez just because of her striking output. But if you do look at Fatima, her takedown accuracy is at 100%. So the safest bet right now is definitely going to be over 1.5 rounds. I feel like if Fatima will bring it down to the ground. They're gonna hash it out, and boom, that's money right there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be a finish.
You guys remember
No.
Jessica the Yasadibus, the one that she lost last card?
Vanessa?
Yes.
Vanessa Yasadibus.
Yeah,
Well, she
yeah.
lost with that girl. That's all I
With
had to say.
Fatima?
Yeah,
Shit.
that's all I had to say. And she's ass.
Good thing I'm not fucking putting any of these in my money line. But
Hell
I,
You
I,
guys
I
no.
ask
am
me
gonna I am
what
gonna do the
we're not
1.5
which I'm
rounds.
gonna go for, Melissa, but it's not gonna be any of these girls. They're gonna be on my parlay for
Yeah.
this
Hell
fight.
no. Nope.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Mitch Ramirez versus Mike Davis.
Fucking betting no one here.
Okay. I've seen Mike Davis fight. I think he's more of a stand-up fighter. and I'm just gonna say he's gonna win. I'm not gonna put him in no parlay, but if you do decide to put him, I would put a money line on Mike Davis. Just think his stand up is, better than Mitch's, but I haven't never seen Mitch Ramirez
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
fight before. So I would just
I
go money line Mike.
yeah. I I'd have to go the other way and say money line on Mitch, just 100% based on the grappling. Last time I saw Mike fight, he I don't know, I don't remember exactly who he was fighting, but I do remember that he was basically just getting ragdolled and just drowned with the grappling. And he just had no answers unless he pulls a fucking Peyton Talbot that he went from no wrestling to being one of the best one of the best performers for grappling ever. I doubt
Yeah,
it. So I'm leaning more towards Mitch just based on the grappling. It's good, and I feel like this will go to decision.
yeah, I could say that.
Yeah, on this one, another fight that is not gonna be in my parlay. So, but on this one, I think I would pick with Mike because he's more better in the UFC than Mitch. His only fight on the UFC, he got an L. Probably he will get it by decision, but if you ask me which one I'm gonna pick for money line, Mike.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's go with the next fight:
Now the
Kennedy and Chubu versus Walter Walker. I want to go first on this one.
okay, yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna have Kennedy to win. The only thing I'm worrying about with Valter is his submissions. He grabs Kennedy's ankle and puts in that heel hook. Oh, it's over with. But I think Kennedy, since his move up to heavyweight, he's been destroying dudes. And I think he could, if he could keep the fight standing against Volter, I think he can win this fight by either KO or just like, you know, throwing like volume punches to go to a decision. So I'm going Kennedy.
All right. It's a heavyweight bout, and it's so difficult to bet on a heavyweight fight because either one of them could knock each other out with just one single hit. But I'm leaning more towards Valter Walker, just based on his hype right now. He's being looked at favored by the UFC right now. So yeah, I'm leaning more towards Walker by KO or a safe bet for the people that want to put some money on this fight. Just bet on fight ending in a finish or fight not going distance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, no, I don't think this one. I think it's gonna be another fight. It's not gonna be on my parlay. The only way that I put it on my parlay is picking the big three method by TKO, KO, or submission. I don't think
Mm,
this fight is gonna go to distance.
No.
yeah,
The
But if you
only,
guys ask me which one I
yeah.
would pick, I think I would go with Kennedy.
If you look at it, Walter Walker takedown accuracy, it's high 70, but my man Kennedy's takedown defense is 81%. And I mean,
Yeah,
you've
we can see
seen
it here on
Kennedy's
the.
striking,
I just posted on the screen. Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
And if you look at his striking, my man's striking is like top notch. I mean, he knocked out Ion Kutalaba at light heavyweight. He knocked out this Lucas Barrasis guy that beat Walter Walker by decision. So I just think Kennedy, I think he can, if he keeps it standing up, he's going to tear Walter Walker up, in my opinion.
Yeah, the only thing that I see for Kennedy that the land per minute 5.37 and the sub per minute is 4.89. So That's the only thing
Yeah.
that he need to be careful with Walter Walker. So let's see.
Yes.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Lauren Murphy versus oops, technical issues here. Lauren Murphy versus Eduarda Moura. This one is gonna be my parlay.
What are you thinking?
Who wanna go first on
I'll let
this
you
one?
go first. I'll let you go first, Brent.
Oh, all right. Once again, over 1.5 rounds. But I think I think if I had to pick, Murphy will probably win that fight.
Yeah,
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Eduarda Mora. Just based off her last fight. She's on a win streak right now. Lara Murphy's coming off a loss. I'm not putting them on my parlay. If I do, over 1.5 rounds.
This one is gonna be an easy
Yeah.
fight, and it's gonna finish probably by at the beginning of the second round. If she survive, if Lauren survive, I would go with Eduarda all day. She is. Let me see. Minus 625. Lauren Murphy is plus 455. Big underdog.
Mm, big underdog.
Eduarda, I will put Eduarda on my money line. She will be the first pick on my parlay, and I think she's gonna destroy this girl. All right, let's
Hell
go with the
yeah.
next fight. This one is gonna be a good one. I said it to Gabriel before we start.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Jake Matthews versus Chidi Ukwani.
All right. I like this fight. This is going to be an exciting fight in my opinion. The only way this fight is not going to be an exciting fight that Jake Matthews takes him down and just like grapples with him. But I think they're going to stand up. I hope they stand and throw punches at each other because they both are great strikers. But Chidi, he's a he's top notch Muay Thai champion. If I had to pick somebody to win this fight, I'm going Chidi. I think he's hyped up. His striking is top notch, and I think he can knock out Jake Matthews, or at least drop him and make it to a decision.
All right, so I guess today, me and Brandon are on opposite ends of every single fight.
Uh, uh,
So I'm going with Jake Matthews on this one, based off exactly what Brandon just said about the wrestling. Uh, I don't think Chidi coming from a heavy striking background. I don't think he's gonna have an answer for Jake's grappling. And I think it's gonna lead to either I would say submission or decision for Jake Matthews.
Hey, don't
That
sleep on the
that'll be my
grappling
pick.
defense or Chidi. I think he has like 70%. Let me check. 75 takedown defense. So
Mm.
I would put that this fight is gonna go to distance. That's gonna be my pick for this fight. We had it on my parlay. It will go to distance. All right, let's go with
I'm
the next
excited for
fight.
this one.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
Max Griffin versus Chris Curtis.
All right, I'm a big Chris Curtis fan. He trains
I
with my
knew it.
boy Sean Strickland. Extreme couture. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So, and oh my God, with that fight against Roman Kopylov, I think Curtis, he was winning that fight until he got kicked in the head and dropped at the end. He
Yeah.
was winning that fight. But I'm going Curtis. His grappling, he ain't a grappler, he's a boxer. But his takedown defense is top notch. He's really good at takedown. But the only way I see Max Griffin winning this fight, only way, is if he tries to take him down, take him to the floor. But I think Chris Curtis, I think his boxing is going to be just in his face, punches coming at him, uh, shooting for a takedown. My man Chris Curtis, stuffs it, and I could see him winning either by decision or KO. So yeah, let's go Chris Curtis. Prop bet, sprinkle a little bit of KO or decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I'm with you on this one.
Oh,
I'm with you on this
okay.
one. Yeah.
Wait. All of you. Daddy, chill.
I'm with you on this one. Now, I don't have much to say about this fight. I it's hard. It's a hard pick for me because they're both veterans. They're both coming off of losses. But they're both dogs. They're really good fighters. But I'm leaning more towards Chris as well. So I guess that'll be my pick. I'm not adding this into my parlay though.
Um, if you guys ask me, same thing that Gabriel. I don't think that you should like put any pick for this fight. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's two veterans that probably they're just looking for the last win in the UFC. Um, nah, I don't want to take a risk and bet on this fight. But if I would go for, I know more Chris than Max. So if you guys ask me which one I'm gonna go for, I will go with Chris. Um, Probably he's gonna win it by decision.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go with the next fight.
Uh,
The main card, Junior
We'll let,
Tafa.
we'll,
What was
we'll let
it?
Brandon we'll let Brandon get it off his chest already. We already know where he's going.
He's already what? Junior Tafa versus Tuco Tokkos. Go,
all
Brandon.
right, all right. All right. You already know who I'm gonna pick. I ain't picking
yeah, I know.
nobody named Tuco.
Who? Who?
I ain't picking no Tucos. I'm going with my Samoan brother, Junior Tufa. And I'm happy that he's dropping down to light heavyweight. I think he was a smaller heavyweight, and I believe he could dominate at this division, standing up. And I think his striking is top notch. He's the kickboxer. I mean, look at that KO percentage, 100%. Significant strikes, yeah, 3.36. But I mean, look at my man Tucos. Observed per minute, 5. I mean, he don't even land a shot. His striking, I mean, his grappling's good, but he can't even take it to the ground with my man at 77% takedown defense. So we're going Junior Topper by KO, dropping it down on y'all. All
Go,
right.
Gabriel.
Uh, I'm leaning more towards Tuco. Not gonna lie to you,
God damn, Brandon. He
but
hates you today.
He hates me.
but fucking I can't choose either one of them for a money line. The only thing I would say for this one, not doesn't go a distance. They're
Yes.
both very heavy handed, and if not heavy handed, Tuco will get a submission.
Um, I didn't realize the weight difference between these two guys, and that I think I'm gonna change my pick on this one. I will go with Tafa. 241
What is it?
pounds versus 206.
It's a big boy.
So I think I will go with Brandon Junior Tafa by money line, or like Gabriel said, it's not a go to distance.
Yeah.
I don't see
Yes.
Tuco winning this shit with those 30 pounds of difference.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Victor Petrino versus Austen Lane.
All right. Okay. You know, might be crazy, but I'm going Austen Lane.
Stop it. Get some help.
I just think, oh my God. Oh, y'all. Hey, Vitor Petrino is going up in weight, right?
Okay.
I
Bro,
don't
what
think
the fuck?
Austin Lane is not going to stand up with Vitor Petrino. He's going to take him down to the ground. And I think Austin Lane is bigger than Petrino. He's always fought at a heavyweight. Petrino, he fights at light heavyweight. And you saw what Austin Lane did to that Cuban kickboxer dude.
Which one?
He took him down to the ground. What's his name?
Let me look for it.
They were hyping him up because he knocked out some dude in
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
20
yeah, yeah.
seconds in the heavyweight
The
division.
Cuban guy, right?
Austin Lane, yeah.
The black
Austin
guy,
Lane
sorry.
beat
The
him.
black dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember.
Austin Lane beat him because they were hyping him up. Austin Lane was like, I ain't standing with him.
Robelis
I ain't going to
is
stand with
Page.
him. Yeah, I ain't going to stand with him. So, yeah. He said, I'm going to take this man to the ground. So I see Austin Lane wrestling the fuck out of Vitor Petrino
Hey,
because
but
he ain't going to stand up. But Austin Lane ain't got no chin, so he better take it down. He better wrestle with him. So I'm going Austin Lane.
let me tell you
By
something.
decision.
Lane, he got rocked by Jonathan Denise. The last night showed to everybody he's going to be great in this division. And he got rocked almost in the same way at the beginning of the second round
Pinto.
with Mario Pinto.
But y'all got to realize these guys are heavyweights. Vitor Petrino was a light heavyweight,
Hey,
moving up to heavyweight.
I don't give a
And
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Austin Lane, he's going to wrestle all the way to the decision. That's what
He
I
can
think.
he can wrestle my balls if he wants because he's not gonna win this fight at all.
I think Vitor
He's
is ready for a grappling match. To be honest with you, if you look at his takedown defense and his takedown accuracy, it's higher than Austin's.
71.
And Austen, I'm not impressed with anything he does. To be honest with you, Vitor Petrino, yes, he's
well,
coming
I'm
off a
not
loss.
either.
To be honest, I'm not betting on either one of these motherfuckers. To be honest with you, but
No, I ain't gonna bet on him. Yeah.
But if I were to lean onto somebody, I would say Vitor Petrino. But I'm not betting on either one of these motherfuckers.
Hell no. Let's see what you got to say.
Same thing. I'm not gonna bet this fight. Anything can happen on heavyweights. But if you ask me which one, I would pick Victor. Like I know he's a big difference. Like I said on Tafa, 249 and a half is Austin Lane versus 204. Like it's a
Like I
big
said, he's
difference.
the light heavyweight.
But I just gonna see bang on Austin Lane. He's gonna go to sleep and he will tell Brandon, "Thank you, I love you, thank you for betting me, but I can still in the UFC.
Hey,
I'm trash."
I'm not gonna bet on him. Hey, let me say this: Austin Lane. It's a big difference moving up the light heavyweight to heavyweight, and he's been defending against light heavyweights. And Austin Lane's a big motherfucker. You know how big he is. He grabs a hold of it, you might be going down. So I'm not betting on it, but I'm sticking to my guns. I'm 10 toes down on this concrete. And I'm saying Austin Lane. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go with the next
Good stuff.
fight.
Oh my God.
Late
This fight.
Nate
I know where you're leaning, and I know where me
Laguerre
gets
versus Morgan Cheri.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I
All right.
know which one
Let's
you're gonna
go.
pick. So go first.
I'm gonna pick him, man. I'm gonna pick him. We going more? No, Nate Lander here, or wherever his name is. You know what I'm saying? We're going him because everybody was hyping up this French dude. They were hyping him up. Morgan Chanier, whatever, knocked out all these people. But when he stepped up to my man, Nathaniel Wood, he looked like a little bitch. But let's go Nate Lander here. We're going to say, fuck, I don't even know what we're going to say on him. Let me look through his stuff. Damn. All right. I'm just gonna say a decision for let's say decision. Let's say we're going to a decision or a KO.
That's the best bet you could do with this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best bet you could do with this fight. The reason why I wouldn't bet on Nate is because just Nate is so untechnical, and then Morgan is so technical of a fighter.
Yeah.
They're the two polar opposites. Nate and what Nate has is that he has that unbreakable chin. Like he's a very Nick slash Nate Diaz type of fighter. I think he trains with Nick with Nate. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, leaning more towards Morgan, but I'm gonna go with either this ends in a KO or decision.
Yeah,
taking the safe route.
I know Brandon hates French people and French fighter, so I don't want to put my money in Nate. I'm sorry. I will go with Morgan. I'm just gonna pick money like Morgan. I know he's gonna finish it by TKO or decision. He's gonna control the whole 3 rounds, and probably it's gonna be a boring fight.
Yeah, it might.
Possibility.
All right, let's go with the next fight.
Ooh.
Brandon's boy Kelvin Qatar versus Steve Garcia.
Okay. All right. Well, obviously, I'm going with my man Qatar, Calvin. You know, he trains with Rob Font and up there in TriStar, in Massachusetts also. But I'm going Qatar. His last fight with Yusuf Sahar or whatever his bitch ass name is.
Yusuf Salal.
Yeah. He was running away the whole entire fight most of the time. I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? So, but, I'm going Calvin. My man Calvin, he's fought top-notch competitors. He's destroyed top-notch competitors. Steve Garcia, he's got, he's all right. He hasn't beat anybody that I'm like, woo, ah. So, I think Calvin Qatar is going to stand, bang, let out some of that kickboxing, boxing, and bring this to either a KO or decision. But I'm not going to say he's going to KO a decision. I said the fight prop bet, KO, decision for either. But I got Calvin Qatar money line. Let's go.
Go, Gabriel. I'm saving my share for the end.
I'm gonna keep my shit short and simple. Moneyline Steve Garcia. And if not moneyline, we're going KO. We're going finish by Steve Garcia. I'm gonna keep it like that.
Let's see.
All right, let's go with my prediction.
With the facts.
I want to ask you something, Brandon. How the fuck are you gonna bet on somebody that from his last fights he got 4 L's?
Hey man, let's see the L's. Let's see.
I don't know.
Josh
I don't
Emmett,
know too much by
he
Steve Garcia.
he got
The
stolen.
only thing that I know that he has a big ass ears. But
let me say,
I would pick Steve Garcia money line or TKO KO.
All right, let's look at this. Josh Emmett, decision. He got robbed. Arnold Allen, he broke his knee. Aljamain
Oh,
Sterling wrestled the whole entire time. Yusuf Hall ran away the whole time. You know, I mean, you can't. Steve Garcia, who's he?
and
He
at the
beat
end of the
some
day,
bitch
who
ass
won?
fighters. He beat some bitch ass fighters. Chase Hooper, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Chase Hooper at featherweight. Who's Shahel? He did. He beat Costa. He beat Costa.
Brandon, move
That's a
your
good
camera a little
win.
bit. Move your
Oh,
camera. There you go. There you go.
he beat Costa. That's a good win. Choi Wu. All right, who the fuck is that? And Cal Nelson. What? He's going against a top 15 dude, and my man is gonna tear his ass up. Let's go. All right, next fight.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Stephen Thompson, Wonderboy versus Gabriel Bonfim.
Uh, duh. I don't know, man. I
I'm gonna
feel
go
like
first.
I'm.
He's an easy
Yeah, you
pick.
go first.
Yeah. 100% Gabriel Bonfim. It's 100% Gabriel Bonfim. By KO finish. This is not going a distance, and it
Go ahead,
I can.
hurts
Brandon.
because I love Steven. I love Steven Thompson.
Yeah,
It hurts.
I'm going the same
Steven
way.
Thompson
I'm
is
going.
almost retiring.
Yeah, I'm going Gabriel. Also, I don't want to say anything bad about Stephen Thompson,
Yeah.
but actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna pick any of them. I'm gonna say inside the distance. It's gonna be a finish because Stephen Thompson, he can come out of nowhere and knock out Gabriel Fonfine. He
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
He can come out and knock him out. But Gabriel Bonfim, he can knock him out also or submit him. He's got more tools in his in his uh, game. But I'm going inside the distance. I'm going inside the distance. I ain't gonna go against Stephen Thompson.
We love Steven Thompson in this podcast.
Yeah, we love
Yes.
Wonderboy. Uh, but Wonderboy, bro, I think you should like retire to this fight. Stay on ESPN. He gonna knock the shit out of his shit. I go Buffin money line. This is gonna be part of my parlay. Probably he's gonna be the one who's gonna retire Wonderboy. Hey, but Wonderboy, if you're down for a podcast, let me know. Here, MMA brothers, we love you. All right, let's go with the main event. Derrick
All right, let's do
Lewis
this.
versus Tallison Teixeira.
I already know where y'all going.
You
Yeah.
know,
So listen to where
Yeah.
I'm going. Listen to what I'm going for. I'm going the Black Beast. My man, 40 years old, but my man knocking out fools. You know, he's got a granite chin, and I think that Tallison, okay, he beat Justin Taffa, kicked him in the head and finished him in like 60, a minute or whatever the fuck. But my man Derrick Lewis, he's gonna come out there swinging for the fences. My man's gonna come out there throwing them bombs. You know, uh, he's got the most KOs in the heavyweight division. He's making the heavyweight division what it is with the striking, with the knockouts. Yes, Tallison Teixeira or whatever his name is, he's the new breed. But Derrick Lewis, he's a step up in competition, and I think he's gonna finish my man by knockout. And I can even see it happening. If he's getting rocked, try to take it to the ground and lay on top of him. So let's go, Derrick Lewis, and we're going KO or decision. Let's go.
Now everybody loves Derrick Lewis. Let's make that clear. Who the fuck doesn't love Derrick Lewis? Impossible. But I do believe Derrick Lewis is on his way out. He's on his way out. He's the old guy. He's the old guy in the division. Yes, if he touches Talon's chin at the right moment, the right time, he could 100% knock him out. But I do think that Tallison can use his reach, his height advantage, um, against Derrick Lewis. But I'm not betting on this fucking fight because it's a heavyweight fight. What I will bet is does not make a distance. Impossible that this goes 5 rounds.
Yeah, I don't think this fight is gonna go to the distance. I would go with Tallison, money line. This is gonna be my last leg of the parlay. I love Derrick Lewis, but I'm sorry. I think Brandon is gonna get a lot of L's on this card because I would go with Teixeira. Lewis is, he's already like probably he's gonna have like 2 more fights, and after that, I think he has to, go back home to Tennessee, stay there, play with the cows, play with the chickens.
I don't think he's from Tennessee. He's from Texas.
He's from Texas.
He's
Well,
Texas.
same shit.
H-Town.
Same shit. He's gonna stay on Texas. You know, try to clean his ball, but they're gonna be sweating, like he always said. And nah, bro, this shit, Teixeira is gonna get it before the 3rd round.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, my man. Gotta sleep this young buck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh,
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I mean,
yeah, I mean, sleeping. He got to sleep him like he slept Alexander Volkov when Volkov was tearing his ass up, and my man just threw that right hook. Bam! Sleeping. Like he's going to sleep him like he slept Curtis Blades. Uppercut. Sleeping. Let's go.
Let's see.
all right, guys.
Let's see, Brandon. I will call you. Unfortunately, I can call you on FaceTime because you're probably gonna be sleeping with the baby. But bro, I wish I can call you on FaceTime after the fight. But we all that said, this is another episode that we do with all the love. Thank you again for all the 200 subscribers. To make our dream little by little. This hobby, you know, making it more entertainment. And thank you to Brandon. Thank you to Gabriel for being part of the podcast again. Thank you guys. God bless you. God bless MMA. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like.
Yeah. Yo. Step into the cage. Feel the heat, it's alive. MMA brothers, where the warriors collide. Fists fly fast, submissions lock tight. We break down the fights, bring the hype every night. Every night. Yeah. MMA brothers, we're calling the shots. Pick so hot they're hitting the spots. From the octagon to YouTube, bet big, win big, let's steal the show. Knockouts, tap outs, we know the game. Predicting the champs, putting bets to the flame. From underdogs rising to the title fight glow. Tune in, place your bets, it's the MMA show. So grab your gloves, let's roll with the crew. MMA brothers bringing the fight to you. Every punch, every pick, we're ready to slam. Welcome to the podcast, yo, let's jam. Yo, let's jam. Yo, let's jam. Yo. Yo, step into the cage, feel the heat, it's alive. MMA brothers, where the warriors collide. Fists fly fast, submissions lock tight. We break down the fights, bring the hype every night. MMA brothers, we're calling the shots. Pick so hot they're hitting the spots. From the octagon to YouTube, bet big, win big, let's steal the show. Knockouts, tap outs, we know the game. Predicting the champs, putting bets to the flame. From underdogs rising to the title fight glow. Tune in, place your bets, it's the MMA show. So grab your gloves, let's roll with the crew. MMA brothers bringing the fight to you. Every punch, every pick, we're ready to slam. Welcome to the podcast, yo, let's jam. Let's jam. Let's jam. Let's jam. Let's jam. Yo, 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 yo. MMA brothers, where the warriors collide. MMA brothers, where the warriors collide. Fists fly fast, submissions lock tight. We break down the fights, bring the hype every night.